Hello, everybody. This is Phyllis. You all, I didn't even bring a tablet with me today in here. Something has just been on my mind, and I wanted to come on here and talk to you all about it. Let's get this out the way. Subscribe and like. Put your mind to it as the channel name, okay? And share. Mr. Jingles and JoJo, as usual, over in their little area eating on their vegetable, which you all will see them in a minute. I wanted to talk about a few things that's been going on in my life and in my mind. I know the journey is not easy for a lot of people, but when you keep going, you'll find out that that journey was necessary. I look at so much stuff I have grown from, but getting here, it's like I did not choose this to get here. I did not choose this. I just got here. And when I look back at it, and I passed it, I just kept living. I kept breathing. And when you keep breathing and keep living for the next day or next day, you'll start saying, oh, okay. And then you grow. You grow from it. I have grew so much in these past 3 years of living by myself. Wow, if somebody told me that I would have been in this situation, I would have said, no way. I could never live by myself. No way can I ever take care of myself. No way. Oh no, I would never depend on just me and Jesus. Oh no, I have to have somebody in my life, in that state. I would never move to a state that I knew no one but one person. I would have never thought this in a million years. So by me coming here, moving on this journey, you know, I don't really think about money anymore like I used to. I fought against money. I believe that's what it was. I believe I fought against it. Or is it another word for it? I fought for it, but I was taking myself down the wrong road. And I just wanted more money and more and more and more. But that wasn't the key. That wasn't it. So the divine, by me being here, I work, I pay my bills. And I think a lot of it is I had to come to realization that these are just things. I had to realize I was fighting for money to get more things. Don't get me wrong, things are good to have. You have to survive off things. Because I have a camera on me right now, it's a thing. It's something. It's a thing. That's what it is. It's things, and it accumulates, and I just couldn't believe that. Somewhere down the line, I stopped fighting for things. I stopped. I don't know how it happened. I don't know when it happened. It happened. But you gotta have an open mind to it. You gotta have a mind for this. 3 years I've been on my own. 3. Because of divine, I don't know if, like I say, Jesus, the Lord, have guided me And he has took me. I mean, he has really handled me, humbled me, where I couldn't go left, I couldn't go right, I'm at a standstill. And this standstill feels so good. I don't know if anybody understands it. One of the motivators for saying, when you can't be by yourself, you have a problem. What makes you think somebody else want to be with you when you can't be by yourself? You will find out so many things about yourself by yourself. I'm not saying, I'm not saying people who have husbands and kids and all this, get rid of them. No. But sometimes get by yourself. Try to spend more time by yourself. By yourself. The one that's always busy and running and taking the kids here and doing this and that. And I double dare you to stop. How you're stressing yourself out, and when you stop, you realize things still keep going. Like one of my cards say, be like the watch or the clock. Keep going. And time is going to keep going. It's going to keep going, whether you get it or not. I'm just thinking out loud. And I thank God for this. I thank God for what He's done for me, how He helped me through so much. And I look back and I was like, oh God. Oh my God. I was the type of person, look, worry was number one me. Worry was me to the key. I don't even worry. I don't know what it is now. I've grown accustomed to, I gotta do this. I have to do this. I can do this. I will do this. I must do this. I can, I will, I must. Stop looking for validation from other people. Look for you to do it, and you can do it. All you do is won't have to do it. If you take that one step and keep going and don't give up. Do not give up. I constantly look at YouTube and people say you can make money off YouTube and all that. My mind have went completely off the finance part. I just love the camera, and I love to talk to you all, and I love to do different things, even though I do work. But I do this because I love me and I love you. I don't know if anybody can understand that. I don't know. If there's any other motivationals out there, motivational speakers, or some way that can help me grow, all means, leave your comments down below and let me know. Because now, when I wake up in the morning and my computer is right in front of me and my TV is right there, right, like if I look over, it's right there, right? So I'm looking at it. So I choose what I want to have in my Rolodex that morning. Sometimes, it's been times where I'm like, okay, turn it. Let's see what's on YouTube, because I'm addicted to YouTube. I'm addicted to a lot of things on YouTube, right? YouTube, social media can be a help or a hurt. It helped me, okay? So when I wake up, what I'm going to take in. Sometimes I look at other people's channels. I look at big YouTubers sometimes. And it's one channel on there, I think it's Lily and Graham. Lily is very motivated. She has helped me out so much. by the words that she say, even though, a lot of people wouldn't see that. But see, I find the good. I have to find the good in people. I find the good in her. And I Hannah is very motivating. I love them too. Even though I'm 53 years old, I grow from them. I always know that you can grow from people. But sometimes I turn to some negative channels, but I always grow from them too. But what I'm trying to say is, be careful what you soak into your membrane. And your membrane is down here, but your brain is up here. Your membrane down there, your brain is up here. I already know. But what are you absorbing? What are you absorbing? Are you absorbing anything to lead you higher and higher in life? What I do, I turn on YouTube, and my main focus is to get some motivation in the morning. It's just like breakfast in the morning. I turn to that motivational stuff when I don't have to go to work, or in the evening when I come in. I gotta get it. I gotta get some motivation out for something, because if I don't, I'm not gonna be fair. I just can't. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to motivation. I'm addicted to love and caring. I'm addicted. And I don't want to be detoxed. Today, a story came to me about, it was like a preacher was preaching one time, and he was at church, and he told this one story. And it stuck. Certain stories stick to you, certain ones don't. But I always remember that one. And I think I told it before, I'm not for sure. It was this one guy, he was a carpenter. And this other guy needed a house built. So he told the carpenter he wanted this house built. And, when you're a carpenter, you make money. So, told him to do what he needed to do to build the house. So, he cut corners. He put the cheap stuff in. He didn't put that in right. He didn't do that right. He didn't do anything right. He did build the house, but he cut corners. Completely cut corners, because the rest of the money was his. So after he got through with the house, the owner said, "Now, this is your house. Surprise." What do you think? Oh my God. I know he was saying, why? See, we have to treat people like we want to be treated. If he had knew that house was his, he would have did it a whole lot better. That's the moral of the story. So you guys find out where you settle in there at, If he had only knew that man was going to give him that house, he would have did it a whole lot better. That's powerful, ain't it? Powerful. Something to think about, ain't it? So with my life now, it's like, my whole mind has changed. I know I can, and I will, and I must. I don't know where my journey is going next, but am I prepared? Yeah. Bring it on. I'm ready. Because I know the tools to use. Now, I didn't say it was going to be easy now. Don't get it twisted now. But I have the tools to use. What am I going to do with it if I come back into another one again? Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want to be tested, but that's a part of life. What are you going to do when it comes to you? Just something to think about, y'all. Don't let nobody crush your dreams. Because you're only here one time. What are you going to do with it? Sit there and cry over the idea that you don't have any friends. You want to buy that new something, but you couldn't. Mortgage. Oh, been there, done that. Can't pay your mortgage, finna lose your car. And that reminds me of another story. When Tyler Perry say people that's sitting there worried about how they're going to pay this, how they're going to do this, their house payment need to be due and this and that. I'm going to tell you, when you release, when you move, let it go. When something struggles with you that long, let it go. But if I only knew what I knew now, and it wasn't prepared for me to know it was part of my journey, let go. Let it go. And it's a weight off your shoulder. Because I fought many days. And then when I couldn't carry it no more, my arms couldn't carry them tons of brick no more, I just dropped my arms. I had to let go. And it's like your heart, how you stress it, and then when it levels off, it levels off and it goes, just levels off. You gotta let go. You gotta let it go, and it will work itself out. Because we don't see it, we figure we don't know the answer to it. You all, let's let you guys see these two fur balls. And there's JoJo. You know, he's good as got his mouth full. They seem like they like cucumbers a whole lot better than anything. Me living in the house with 2 guinea pigs. Who would have thought? Go back over my videos and or my life stories. I also have my story on there when my mother came home from school and she was gone home to heaven at the age of 13. Go check out that story. And here's Mr. Jingles. Like I say, he has cleared up a whole lot. His kind of thing, whatever was going on with him, has cleared up and he's picking up weight. I gotta get you all. I keep telling you all, it don't start until I start it. Today, they came outside the cage and they just played. And I just wish I would have had the camera on them. But, you know, I have to find a way to put the camera on them, but I also have light. I need light. And they just played. I mean, I was like, really? I couldn't believe that. I'm like, how come my camera couldn't be right here, right now? Because their cage, like I tell you, their area, they have a cage. So the cage door is off of there. So their cage door is not on there. So they come out. Usually when I walk by it, they're looking for something. So then they come out of their cage, go walk a little way, and stand at the fence, waiting on me. Just to give them something. Both of them just sitting there waiting on me to give them something. But I know I can't overfeed them, so they have their water, their hay, and they have their grains and their food that they need every day, and that stays in the cage. I had to slack down on a lot of their stuff because I was feeding bell pepper, carrots, I was feeding everything, and when it was all gone, I put more in there. And I noticed that JoJo was really not exercising enough. And you guys probably see JoJo just plop down. Well, I changed up a little bit so he was getting too much weight on him. And I didn't want him to have that much weight on him because he wasn't moving around as much. He just plopped down because I was constantly feeding him. So I put him on a little diet, I try not to feed them when they run out of food. So they had their hay, they had their water, and they had their water with that citrus in it. That I ended up getting a big water bottle because I ended up having 2 guinea pigs. So I just wanted to bring that to you all today. Be prepared for your journey, and don't be scared. Even though you are going to be scared, because was I scared for my journey? You can't be scared for your journey because you don't know what's going to happen. Oh well. Y'all, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must.